In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to make a basic assignment tracker on Notion. We're going to start right from the beginning and build a simple, flexible tracker you can use for school, college, or any course load. By the end, you'll have a clean table to list assignments, subjects, due dates, and a status you can update as you work. I'll keep everything straightforward, explain why each choice matters, and give you helpful tips without adding any extra steps beyond what we're doing together. Begin by opening your browser and heading to Notion's website. If you don't already have an account signed in, look for the Login button near the top of the page and click it. You'll see a few sign-in options. For this walkthrough, choose the Google option so you can use your existing Google account. When the Google account chooser appears, select the account you want to use. If you're already logged into your browser, this should be quick. Otherwise, follow the prompt to finish signing in. Once you're in, you'll land in your Notion workspace. Inside Notion, create a new page. You can do that by looking at the left sidebar and selecting Add a Page. A new page opens, ready for a title and content. Give the page a short, clear name so you'll always recognize it later. Type in assignment as the page title. Keeping titles simple and consistent is helpful when you're scanning your sidebar or searching for pages later on. Now we're going to add the structure that will turn this page into a tracker. Click into the page body and type the command /table. This brings up Notion's quick insert menu. Choose the basic table option that appears. At first, you're inserting a simple table block, which is perfect for laying out columns quickly. The simple table gives us a frame to work in before we convert it into a proper database with properties we can customize. With your table in place, open the tables menu to adjust it. In Notion, each block has a small menu you can access by hovering near its left edge or top right, depending on your layout. Click into the table's options to reveal more actions. From that menu, choose Turn into Database. This is a key move. A database in Notion gives you property types like text, date, and status, along with sorting and filtering when you need them later. It keeps your tracker structured and flexible as your list grows. Now give your new database a name that matches its purpose. Click the database title area and name it Assignment Tracker. Naming the database clearly helps when you later reference or link it from other notes or dashboards. It also makes your page feel more intentional, which goes a long way for staying organized. Inside the database, you'll see columns. The first one is usually called Name by default. Click directly on that header to edit it. Rename it to Assignment. This will be the place where you type the title of each task, like the assignment prompt or what your teacher called it. Clear, specific titles help you find things quickly and understand what you're looking at without opening any extra details. Next, begin entering your assignments as rows in that first column. For example, you could add entries like Algebra Problem Set 4, World War II Essay, and Chemistry Lab Report. Type each one on its own row. You can always add more later, but starting with a few examples helps you see the tracker take shape and confirms the structure is working for you. Now move to the second column. Click its header to rename it. Type Subject. This column will store the course or topic each assignment belongs to. Fill in the subjects for the rows you just created. For the algebra set, type mathematics. For the essay, type history. For the lab report, type science. Keeping subject names consistent helps you scan and, if you choose to later, filter or group by subject. Even though we're keeping it basic here, clear subject labels make a big difference in how usable your tracker feels. Let's add due dates, which turn your list into an actual plan. In the database header area, look for an option to add property and select it. From the property types, choose Date. This creates a new column that understands dates and gives you a calendar picker for quick selection. With the date property in place, click into each row's date cell and pick a due date for that assignment. Set the calendar dates to match your syllabus or teacher's instructions. Assigning dates now prevents last-minute surprises and lets you sort your work by what's due next. If you want to keep things neat, try lining up the dates in chronological order later, but for now, just get accurate dates on each entry. The last core piece is tracking progress. Again, click Add Property to create another new column and choose the status type. Notion status property is designed for workflows and typically includes options like Not Started, In Progress, and Complete. This gives you a simple, visual way to see what needs attention. Go down your list and choose a status for each assignment. Maybe the algebra set is In Progress, the essay is not started, and the lab report is complete. The goal here is to make it instantly clear where each task stands the moment you open the page. As you update statuses over time, your tracker becomes more than a static list. It turns into a living picture of your workload. The combination of a clear assignment title, a well-labeled subject, a concrete due date, and a status you can flip as you work gives you all the essentials without any extra noise. It's easy to maintain, and because it's a Notion database, you can always expand on it later if you want, without changing the basic steps we just completed. Before we wrap, scan your table quickly to confirm everything is labeled the way you want. The page title should read Assignment. The database should be called Assignment Tracker. The first column should say Assignment. The second column should say Subject. There should be a date column with due dates set for each row, and a status column with choices selected. If something looks off, click the header or cell to edit it right away. Small tweaks now will save you time later. And that's it. You've built a basic assignment tracker in Notion from scratch. You signed in, created a new page, inserted a simple table, and converted it into a database, named it clearly, set up an assignment column for task names, added a subject column for your courses, created a date column for due dates, and finished with a status column so you can track progress. Use it daily. Add new assignments as soon as you get them, set the due dates the moment you know them, and update the status as you move forward. Keeping this table current will give you a clear view of what's coming up, what's in motion, and what's done, so you can stay on top of your workload with confidence.